I grew up in a building site. This is often what I say when someone asks me about my childhood. My parents are engineers, and they had a dream to build a house. So, when I was 1, construction began. Despite the house being unfinished, with no floorboards or windows, we moved in when I was 4. It was a common occurrence to be picked up from school by the builders and spend the afternoon racing around the unfinished kitchen or building cardboard robot costumes. Naturally, being surrounded by construction and tools and builders all my life, I picked up an interest in making things. By the time I arrived at King Alfred School in Year 5 at age 9, I could identify almost every tool and machine in the DT department. When, in Year 7, I learned there was a forge at the school, I put my name down to try it out as soon as possible. I immediately fell in love with it and went as often as I possibly could. And over the years, my skills have grown. I'm now at the point where the blacksmith has seen my dedication and my love for the craft. So, I have my own hammer. It is a privilege afforded to only me, a sign that I am considered an unofficial staff member in the forge. With my love for the art of blacksmithing came a love for the forgotten ways of making. I was taught by a certified master blacksmith, and learning from her helped me to understand the importance of masters in our society. Masters didn't just make incredible things, but they were the centres of their community. They trained apprentices, giving them a sense of identity and belonging, giving them a future. They didn't just pass on a craft, they passed on a culture. Masters and the guilds they were a part of were the guardians of that culture. However, the importance of masters declined with the invention of factories and machines. Producing products became cheaper and faster, meaning they were sold for a much lower price than handmade artisan goods. Due to this, it became a struggle for craftsmen to sell their products, as they couldn't compete with factories. It also meant that fewer people trained as apprentices, leading to invaluable knowledge that had been passed down through generations of makers, was at risk of extinction. With mass production becoming more commonplace, there became an accepted price for many goods, and factory owners soon realised they could sell the same product at the same price, but make it from a cheaper material, thus increasing the profit. In summary, products were made to break. This idea evolved into a practice called planned obsolescence, which has become the standard for many electronics, trinkets, and toys today. A prime example of planned obsolescence is from the 1930s, when a group of major light bulb companies came together and decided to limit the lifespan of their bulbs from 2,500 hours to only 1,000 hours. However, there is proof that electronics can be made to last for a long time. The Centennial light is a light bulb that was first lit in 1901 and has barely been turned off since. Although it is significantly dimmer after 124 years, this light is proof that it is very possible to create electronics that last a lifetime. So where does all of this leave me and my hammer? William Morris, with his arts and crafts movement, was a step in the right direction, with its desire to blend design and craft again. And it sparked an interest in the forgotten arts, leading to amateurs learning crafts that had previously been heavily guarded by guilds. Recently, traditional crafts have returned to public notice, with many people learning pottery, sewing, and more. Handmade goods are becoming more desired, but they will most likely never become all that we buy. After all, they are expensive, a luxury, but they are one of a kind and will last you a lifetime. So what can we do? For you, all of this could mean going to a local market and supporting a small handmade business. For me, it will mean spending my life making things slowly, simply, and traditionally.